Come in.
Hi, I'm Artem with SalesForce.
Tasia, Liberty Mutual. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Just relaxing after this weekend.
What did you do this weekend?
I actually ran a 5K with my family for the St. Jude Children's Hospital.
Okay. Was it in Dallas?
It was. It was in downtown Dallas, actually. We started at the American Airlines Center and then went around.
Well, was it? Did you visit any parks on the way, or was it just a small around the downtown?
It was just I think it was a few block run, enough to make it a 5K.
Okay.
But yeah. Do you run at all?
Yeah, I did a night run, which is they host at night once a year in Dallas, and there's different stages with different music.
That
so
sounds awesome.
you just keep on running, and there's music with. One of the stages was like country, one of them was like electronic, one of them was like rock. So it's a mixture of everything.
Gotcha. That sounds awesome.
Perfect. And just like we agreed before, is 10 minutes of your time still fine?
No, that's perfect.
Okay. And are you the sole decision maker in this?
I am not. Actually, my supervisor, Scott, is the one who will be making most of the decisions.
Okay, perfect. So here's one of the business cards for you, and here's one for Scott.
Awesome.
Just so you can pass all the information that we talked about today to him.
Cool. Thank you.
Perfect. And is it fine if I take notes?
Yes. That's perfect.
Perfect. So today I just want to talk about the needs that Liberty Mutual currently has and why they want to acquire the new CRM system. Perfect.
Okay.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the company? How many employees do you currently have?
We currently have around 5,000 employees in our Dallas headquarters, and we 100 of them, 120 of them are in the sales department. So that's who currently uses our CRM for the most part. So that's who will be affected by any decisions made through this.
And are there managers who oversee the sales representatives?
There are 10 managers for our 120 employees, so about 12 people on each team.
Okay, and how many clients do you currently have?
We have, as a whole, we've sold 250,000 policies.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it could be like multiple policies to each client.
Okay.
But it just varies with however much.
I know you're planning to expand further than the North Texas headquarters. I know this is a new location, right?
We actually are. We're planning on expanding to most of the Southwest and growing more headquarters in different places so that we can have more like bases to market more.
Yeah,
more clientele.
This is
keep on growing.
Very good location. Dallas is a growing city, and
for sure.
This office is amazing. Thank you for inviting me here today.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And what is Liberty Mutual looking for in the new CRM system?
So I think our main things would be being able to access it off-site because we can't really do that right now. Probably real-time data updating in the thing, and more of a centralization because right now we have quite a few CRM systems in place. And it's not synchronous with each other, it's not centralized, it's just all over the place. And if we could get one that works and is efficient, then I feel like that would increase productivity really well.
So can you touch a little bit more about expand on real time? Are your managers able to see everything as it's happening, or do they get updates not that often?
Okay, so it's not the quickest that it could be that managers see what's happening. It usually happens after like a week of business being done, like a few business days that it updates, and then on top of that, it doesn't update at the same time anywhere, so that different people have different access to amounts of information.
So have you struggled from maybe the same that you approach the same client? Maybe your sales representative did that by accident?
We actually have, yeah. So because there's not like real-time data refresh on the system, we have actually had clients called 2 to 3 times because people haven't seen that they've already been called and it hasn't updated for them. So it's like a good way to lose clients.
A lot of the clients I bet get very upset about that, right? And even if you acquire new clients, they don't want to be contacted again, right?
No, they don't. It's inconvenient to them.
Yes, perfect. So are there any issues that you currently face, and how often do these issues appear? Just with the system as a whole, I guess, maybe the connectivity or just as a software itself?
So currently like what I said before, those issues for sure. And then even on top of that, just the company as a whole, it isn't communicating properly or like as well as we could. So we aren't, there's not a lot of transparency for managers to see what the employees are doing or like how far they've come or anything, because it's mostly the employees section of the CRM and then the managers like section of the CRM. So the managers cannot basically track and see the results, and that's something that they would want, right? Yes. And that's something that Liberty Mutual will want. No, perfect. For sure. In case any problems occur with your software, who is your primary point of contact? Do you have, as you said, it's not really one system, it's multiple systems. So who do you contact in case something is going amiss? Yeah. So we have a tech department that usually comes and like helps us with stuff, but a lot of times they're the tech department. They're not seasoned with the company, CRM right? system, because that's what salespeople are for, you know. So right now our tech department is who helps us out, or the individual CRM company of whichever CRM is down. But because we have so many, it's always like people in and out, and there's a lot of changes to be done to the different systems. And how often do these issues appear? At least once a month, honestly, 1 to 2 times a month. And just to track back, I know you said that your company would like to access the data off-site. Is there, right now, is everything just in office whenever the sales representatives are here? Will you rephrase that question? Can they only access it while they're on-site? They can't access it off-site, right? No, they can't, actually. It's like with all of our CRMs currently, no one can really access any of the information off-site. They have to be on campus. Okay. To access it. Do you lose some clientele because of that? I think for the most part, it affects how quickly clients get assisted, just because people have to be in office to help them. But yeah, I think it does affect how productive we are with helping clients out. Okay. And what are the things you like about your current CRM system? I really like how accessible it is to everyone, like the various forms we have of a CRM. It's just like any new person can come in, like learn the ropes really quickly and be able to use it in a few days. That's probably the best part of our current CRM. Okay. And how do your sales representatives acquire new clientele? Honestly, like they're just the usual, like cold calling, advertisements. We have email lists, just every single method that you would think a client has acquired, we acquired them. And then your customers input their information into the CRM database, right? But as you said, but as you said, it's not really centralized, so it's all over the place. It's all over the place. So how long does it take to input their information? It takes quite a while, right? It takes probably for the average customer, like 45 minutes to an hour. That's a long time. It is, yeah, and especially with so many clients. Yeah, definitely you want to speed that process up, right? Because you want to acquire new clients in that time. No, perfect. For sure. So acquiring new clients fast is something that you would want, right? Yes. And would your company benefit from lifetime data, being able to see it, how everything is going right now, just maybe some graphs that can track your sales representatives, right? I think we absolutely would. Honestly, it would help with productivity. It would help with even clients being assisted earlier. Okay. Just overall, having lifetime data would definitely help. Okay, perfect. I think I asked most of the questions that I wanted today. Based on what information I received today, I'm going to put together a demo. And if it's fine, I would like to meet again with you next Wednesday and show you the demo. Awesome. Maybe with Scott. Awesome. Yeah, no, me and Scott will be here Wednesday at 4. Is that okay? Yeah, Wednesday at 4 sounds good. And you can just pass on my information to Scott, and I'll get together with my team. We'll put up a demo, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 4. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Tasia. Cool. Thank you for your time.